world of work is changing, and if you and your business can be ahead of the curve in the way it's changing, it'll make a massive difference to your profitability. So say Alison Maitland and Peter Thompson in their new book, Future Work. Alison Maitland, a visiting fellow at Cass Business School, is with me now. Alison, tell me how the world of work is changing.
Well, the world of work's changing in all sorts of ways. I mean, chiefly driven by the technology that enables people to work anytime, anywhere. What our book is really about is partly the big forces that are transforming the way we work, but also about the business benefits of really moving to a new way of working in which people are rewarded by results rather than by hours. It's not all time-based and place-based, location-based. And also how you have to change culture and management attitudes in order to achieve those business benefits.
So if someone wants to benefit from the strategies that you've outlined in your book, what changes do they need to make to their business?
Well, first of all, they need to think of this as a business strategy. It's about much more than flexible working as we know it today, for example, which is very much a human resources driven, and it's about employee benefits. It's called flexible work arrangement. So it's seen by a lot of managers as being an arrangement for employees, and therefore often managers see it as a cost and a burden on them to have to, manage all these different arrangements. We're saying we need to move beyond that, and organisations that have really grasped the transformation of work and what future work is about are doing that. They're treating it essentially as a business strategy. It's led from the top of the organisations. It's modelled actually by people who in very senior leadership. That's absolutely crucial. You've got to understand that there's a business case for it. You need to know what that business case is for your individual organisation. But there are huge benefits for business from the organisations that we've interviewed and that we've looked at for the book. So, for example, productivity is much higher in people who are able to work at a time and location of their choice in the way that works best for them. You get lower costs because you're using less office space, and you have fewer business travel costs. So you're cutting down on business travel. You have extended customer service. That tends to happen because people are actually able to work at different times of the day across the day much more. And you often get faster access to markets because people are able to be more nimble. And then you get all these sort of employee benefits as well. More motivated employees, more enthusiastic about the job, more results focused, and actually more likely to take the initiative.
So give us some examples of companies which are doing this and doing it well.
Well, it's interesting, as I think a lot of the companies that we looked at are actually in transition, I would say. So they haven't got there yet. There are some that are well known from the past, actually, that have been regarded as mavericks and that have been doing this kind of thing for many years, like W.L. Gore or Semco in Brazil. But actually, we wanted to look at what was happening to large organisations particularly, and small organisations too, but particularly large organisations today, to see where they were moving. And so the ones that we've looked at are in transition. They're not there yet. But take Unilever, for example, a multinational consumer goods company, a legacy company, not one that you would necessarily associate with, high tech and lots of new ways of working. Well, they've got something called an agile work strategy, and they're trying to make 30% of their roles location free over the next few years. And that means cutting down on their workspace, but it means essentially encouraging people to work where it suits them best, where the job allows that. So we're talking about turning convention on its head. And instead of saying this job is X and it's got to be done in this place at this time, we're saying look at every job, think about the tasks that it involves, start from the point of view that actually it could be done anywhere and at any time, and then only then sort of put in logical constraints around what the job actually requires.
Alison Maitland, thank you very much.
Thank you.